Hi there. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, a slight delay, but it's okay. Better than not appearing at all. Today's Friday, start of the weekend. Actually, every day seems the same to me, but we hope for better days ahead since the cabinet has been announced and there's no deputy prime minister, so no fights against that position. That's good. I hope the rest in place, and please wake up, do your job. You are getting honored. You have been placed with your responsibility, and just do good for Malaysia. That's all what I wish. Hi, good afternoon, Fabian. Good afternoon, Nick. Welcome to another editions of Hot Issue. What's for lunch? Now, what brings in today? What we have? Well, today we're going to talk about. Well, we did mention this annoying people, dine-in social experiment. What do you mean by that? Dine-in social experiment. All right, we have that article or something I want to share with you. This report, some people are too much. The Malaysians are collectively condemning on and unsolicited social experiments allegedly done by a couple of local anti-vaxxers who refuse to follow COVID-19 health guidelines, endanger the life of those around them. All right, there's a few cases. Next, citizens were disturbed by Facebook postings allegedly made by username of Mujahida, who wrote about her recent experience of going around in public without having herself or her husband fully vaccinated for coronavirus. All right, they even posted, they say the last couple of days I've been doing a social experiment after it became news that you need to complete 2 vaccine doses to be allowed in everywhere. Right, people who were unhappy with these anti-vaxxers say that without 2 doses, you just have to waste away at home. Well, just testing things out for fun. I didn't go to roadside store, but 7-Eleven, 99 Speedmart, and Pizza Hut. I went to every store and not a single premise checked to see if I received 2 vaccination doses. Well, do you want our king to give you an award, a datukship or dansuri for your so-called hero works with such a heroine. But I tell you a true story. This morning, it's the same thing. I went to the morning markets as it's open. I was next to a lady who walked in, retired. No, she's quite young, in the early 30s, try to be naive. They say, "Oh, I have it done. I have my first dose." Of course, that person in charge say, "No, you must have 2 full dose, and you must have your certificates. Let me know." You say, "No, I have my full dose already. I already passed my 14 days." She said, "I have my AZAC." I was listening. I was next to her. I said, "No, no 2 dose. AZAC have to be 2 dose, and the second dose have to complete after 14 days after that, and show your my Sejahtera certificates, digital certificate. Otherwise, you can't come in at all." She was trying her luck. These are the people. Please just stay at home. You are not qualified to not come out. When very clear in my area, in my taman, that's already noticed. Already, it has been opened up for since Tuesday. Few days, notices have sent out. WhatsApp message has been sent out, and you pretend that you do not know. Please. And then another case, another posting said, "My husband also did his own social experiments where he went to a barber to get a haircut, but was kicked out fine. But both the barbers worked together to throw him out because he didn't have 2 vaccine shots. My poor husband. Finally, he went to this another barber shop that didn't ask for everything. You should not go at all. I have my 2 shots. I have AZAC, and it's more than 40 days. I still so-called I give a chance to others who need more than me to go and not to overcrowded the so-called the barber or so-called the shop." And another post, they say, "Who say you needed 2 vaccine doses to dine in? Even without 2 vaccine doses, we safely dine in this morning. Nothing is impossible." Wow. You see? They are so proud of what they do. Please, dear friends, do not follow at all. Please do not follow at all, because these are total nuisance. This is now we have a lot of complaints called rubbish on the street, and these are considered garbage and rubbish on the streets. These are the people. So I'm so sorry I have to classify you as such, because you do not respect others, right? You do not respect yourself. You do not respect others. All right, this is on those people who so-called social experiments. Well, probably the Sultan of Agong will give me an award for this. A pet talk first. So what's next? This is concerned about OKU, right? OKU. This is what it says here. The OKU that's reported, most OKU wants to be vaccinated. It is guidance of parents who are hesitant. This is was said by Ras Adiba. Recently, it said most people with disability OKU are willing to receive COVID-19 vaccines as they realize it's important to fight against the virus, says Senator Datuk Ras Adiba Rasis. However, the OKU Central President said it was their parents or guardians that had reservations about the vaccines. Oh my God, why is it? Although we do have the statistics on how many OKU have been vaccinated, the general feedback is that they are not opposed to it. Right, the OKU are used to get medical attention, including receiving injections. So they usually come throughout the process, with the exceptions of those suffering from autism or mental disability. So please, the guidance of the parents, it's good for your kid, to not so-called bar them or disallow them, or do not support them being vaccinated. They need to be vaccinated as well. Please, right? I appeal to everyone of you who know any guardians or parents of OKU children, please, kids. Please ask them to send them for vaccinations. Right? It's no joke at all. Right? But now this is about the 2 topics, and I want to tell you more about what we have received this morning, what I read this morning. Okay, this is another case. In Perak itself, Perak saw almost 10,000 cases of mental illness. Almost 10,000 to be exact, 9,772 cases of mental illness, of which 80 suicides since pandemic began. Right, this was presented during the State Legislature Assembly at 27th, this morning. So as also reported, this year, we had at least the first quarter of the year, we have an average 4 suicide cases per day. So it's very alarming. So because of the stress, because of the pandemic, the loss of income, they can't do this, they can't do this, and trust us, now is doing something about this. We're gonna have hopefully by October, God bless, we're gonna roll out some programs to hope to enlighten those people who have mental issue or stress issues, and we're going to invite professionals, people to give their views and all these things. So we are doing something on that. Hopefully by October. Time flies. Next week will be start of September. Right, we're going to gather more people to support this program. So I hope that everyone support us as well. Those listeners out there, please, when the program is on, please share this. All right, we're all doing everything for the community for now. Okay, what else can we touch on? Oh, something good news. It says here, this is from Malaysia Insight report this morning, more than 60% of adult population fully vaccinated. That's a good news. It's almost 14 million people, adults, has been fully vaccinated as of today. Sorry, as of yesterday, 26th of August. So hope fast by October, we have the mass, all adults, we have the vaccinations. We could achieve that, right? And then those people who refuse to be vaccinated, I hope you all change your mind. Please get vaccinated. And let's just say the OKU patients, please, the parents or the guidance, please send them to be vaccinated. All right. It's best to be vaccinated because as the authority, the medical authority say, the boost injections will not be effective unless the whole population get vaccinated. All right, at least the adults and the children, the teenagers get vaccinated first. I hope the next program is to focus on the school children because it has been quite a while we've been talking about it. I have yet to see any program. Oh, yes, we have a new Minister of Health, YBKJ. I have trust in him. He'll probably iron out more drastic, more efficient plans to get us more, the populations get vaccinated. Hope that he'll be on board soon. So he'll be ready to be mentioned this morning. All right. What should I touch on? Well, we have the good things that we have a lot of adults been vaccinated, but yesterday was a sad day as well because we also have a new record. Yesterday was we have recorded 393 COVID-19 deaths. That's the highest so far recorded. My God, it's almost 400. I hope these numbers will be diminishing, not increasing anymore. It's quite sad. I mean, 393 deaths, average per hour, divided by 24 hours a day. You have most 10 more people die in every hour. That's quite sad news, right? So I hope those teachers, please, in Johor Police as reported, I hope you cooperate and get vaccinated because you're going to pass it to the people around you, especially in school when school reopens. All right. So much. So what we're going to have? Oh yes, talking about child abuse or child laborer. This is reported in Malaysia Insight today. child laborers living in fear on Sabah plantations. This is something written in Sabah. It's reported by Suhakam. They say 12-year-old kid, his name is Yuto, worked 10 hours a day with his father on a small plantation in Tawa, Sabah, hosting fruits so heavily his muscles kept him awake at night, the kind of muscle pain. So one day he sneaked out to visit his relative in a nearby village and was caught. And what happened? Because he doesn't have a passport, he was sent off to a crowded detention center. So this 12-year-old boy, please, first of all, he should not be working. I know he's trying to help the parents, but spending 10 hours fully working until his muscle cramps, that's very inhuman. If you know of any farm or plantation owners or anyone who engage such children, please ask them advice. It's a pure abuse of children, and you can get into trouble by the authority because it's not allowed in Malaysia, right? So I hope that we put a stop to it soon. And yeah, another thing. This is also another issue also concern me as a business entity. Malaysia business confidence has dropped negative 21.3% in Q3. Wow, it's negative 21.3% in Q3. All industry pessimistic with the retail gloomings. They're all gloom. You see, it's said here, business from all sectors in Malaysia are more pessimistic about their business conditions in third quarter of 2021. We're already in the third quarter. That is from July to September. This is reported by the Department of Statistics Malaysia. Right. You see, the business confidence indicator has fallen to negative 21.3% in quarter 3 2021, which show weakened confidence, which compared to negative 3.1% in quarter 2 2021. Second quarter of this year is negative 3.1, is bad enough. Now we have negative 21.3. So imagine, I hope the new government, so-called with the new cabinets on board, I please do something about this. We can't go on further, go deeper down. Negative 21.3 is very bad already. So I hope we stay positive. That's most important. And I hope the new prime ministers on board walk the talk as well. We can't keep on blaming, but we must have a voice here as well. We must also help our own self, help each other. There's no point blaming from 24 hours. You just blame, nothing much. We need to help ourselves as well, right? So, so much so for the today's topic. It's Friday. I will come back on Monday, and next Tuesday is our Merdeka Day. So fast. It's another year. I look back last year, our video creative. It looked like it was yesterday. So time do flies, right? We're going to complete the 8 months of this year. We have another 4 months. I hope that things turn out better. All right. So happy weekends, everyone. Stay safe and stay positive. I will see you on Monday. Bye.